Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. I was talking in my Discord yesterday, or it might have been Angela's Discord, I don't remember, but either way. So I did, because there was discussions about landmines in general, and some people really struggling to do landmines. So I've always been trying to find a way to like practice landmines. I thought like maybe there would be a, you could maybe like level sync yourself to like some dungeon that is pretty rough, and then you could like wall-to-wall pull. So it kind of simulates like the part where you're pulling the monsters, but I could never really find something that would simulate like the actual landmine. Until yesterday, I just came to a realization. If you're not aware, there's a strat where you can farm this achievement, the Intuition Badge achievement, which is this one. So you notice it says discover 10,000 pieces of a cursed ore. Discover doesn't mean you actually have to bring it out with you, it just means you have to reveal the bag. So there's a strat that they do in HoH and PotD and EO, mostly HoH though, but they'll basically just get 3 intuitions and like, a bunch of good commanders, and then they'll keep finding bags and then leaving the instance and then rejoining, because there's a mechanic that is very subtle. But if you have a run that is below 100 for PotD, you can go in as many times as you want. Like if you fail, it'll say party KO1, but then it'll still let you go in. And the nice thing about that is that you're going to get a refund on your commanders. Like it's going to give you all your commanders you had when you entered. So I thought about it, and then I just realized there's actually a very easy and safe way to like practice landmines. And it's very simple. What you want to do is you want to do on water, or like whatever job you want to do it on, honestly. You could even practice it on like a very bad landmine job just to get like, a better feel for it. But in my case, I'll just go on water because that's what my guide is for. That's what most people who want to practice landmines are going to be playing. So yeah, you're just going to be warrior. Don't need any food buff or anything special. You're going to start a new file, fixed party. And then you're going to choose 51. I mean, you don't have to, but there's no reason not to choose 51. So essentially, you're starting like a run, right? On 51. And now what you want to do is pretty simple. It's going to take you about 30 or 40 minutes of your time. Maybe a bit more if you're unlucky. You're just basically going to go through the set as normal. Like, there's no landmines right now. You're just going to like do the set. You don't have to do big pulls, of course. Just like use everything that you get. But you don't want to use any side or weight chains that you find, right? Because that's the point. What you want to do is you want to try and get as many sides and weight chains as you can find, and you don't want to use them. And then you're going to finish this set, kill the boss, and then you'll enter the next set with, I don't know, let's say 2 sides and 1 weight chain or something. And then the next set, you will be able to practice landmines with your commanders. And then once you've practiced, like once you've used your sights and your weight chains, well, you simply leave and rejoin. And you can do this an infinite amount of times, and I think this will greatly help to practice landmines. Like, it's not quite the same because monsters don't hurt as much, and it's not the same monsters, but it'll be very helpful. So anyway, I'll cut the video to the part where I finish this set and enter the next one. So here we are. I just did the set that I cut from. So now, as you can see, I'm going to enter 61. And I start from 51. So all the commanders I found during the earlier parts, of course, I have them right now. And when I go in, I will still have them, obviously. So this is all I picked up. I picked up 2 sides, 2 which I didn't really use much, except the rages, and I still got them all back. Like, all you really care about for this specific strategy is you just want to have at least 1 side and probably at least 1 witching. More you have, the better, and also the more other commanders you have, the better as well. Like, you can practice really anything you want at this point. Like, you could practice like multiple things. But anyway, let's start with the purpose of this video. So landmine. So what you're gonna do is very simple. You just join a site, of course, and then you're just gonna do this floor as if it was like 171 or something. So there's a landmine there. So now we're going to like, we're just gonna pull. I could strength or steal if I want, though honestly the monsters don't hit that hard right now, so you probably want to not do it to simulate it better. They of course are not going nearly as much damage. Technically you could get your health like You could like lower your hero pool if you're really hardcore about this. I don't think it'd be worth it, but you could do something like maybe let them like tickle you down to 50% and then just like, you know, start from this HP already. And, you know, you'd have your potion running and then, you know, you're to the part where you would landmine. And then this is just practice, right? So now you're going to do exactly the way you would do it. Probably away from the close, witching. Okay. Then you want to, if you want to do it really safe, you home gain. Run to a shin, step on the landmine, and then, you know, do this, and there we go. So we practice the landmine. Very easy. Now, of course, I have sights and witchings left. I could just go onto the next floor and do it again. However, what I can just do is this. I can just press U, or whichever button is on your controller. I can leave. Which is now a KO. So now we've lost this file. It's a KO. But I will show you the file outside. As I said, anything that's below floor 100 isn't a real KO. I mean, it's a KO, and you cannot go above 100 with it, but the file is alive. Like, I can still enter this. It'll warn you, right? It'll say party KO for this save file is more than 0. Later floors will not be accessible. And by later floors, they mean 100. So now if we go in, we're going to be back exactly at 61 with all the pumps we had when we started up. And so we can simply do everything we did again. So same thing, I'm just going to side. Okay, there's a landmine there. Maybe this time I want to practice, like, you know, a very, like, you know, small landmine where I don't have my invuln. So okay, I'm going to, like, you know, I'm going to let them, like, you know, tickle me down a little bit. Just a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna pop right into a shin. Trigger the heal. Then step on the landmine, something like that. Oh, I messed up this time, see? But I can do whatever the hell I want, you know? And I can use multiple landmines on the floor. I can, you know, I can just do whatever the hell I want. In fact, I can die, right? I can fail. Like, if I just let him kill me, the file, it's as if I had left. Like, I can still go in. So see, if I show you the file again, I can still go in. It doesn't matter. There, see? I can just keep going. And now we can practice again, and we can just do this infinitely, like an infinite amount of time. I think this is by far the easiest way to practice your landmines. No, I'm not saying everyone has to do this. I think a lot of people, they won't have to do this, but I mean, like, if you need it, then this is definitely the best way to do it by far, because it doesn't cost you, you know, a run. You don't have to do it during the run. You don't have to, like, take risk. You can just practice it over and over. And like I said, you can practice other things as well. Like, maybe you want to practice your commander animation cancel, which I have a video on. I'll have it in the description. But maybe I want to practice, you know, that thing where I jump with the commanders. I can just, like, you know, do it like a bunch of times with all the commanders, and then, you know, once I figure it out, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to leave. I can practice landmines, the healing, like, staggering thing, like this. It's like, really, I can do whatever the hell I want, and then I can always just leave. I can return the day after, right? I don't have to go back, keep going back right now. I could come back tomorrow. This file's still gonna be there. I mean, interestingly enough, it's going to keep adding 1 to the chaos, so, you know, if you want to keep track of it, you'll be able to. But yeah, that's about it. So I think this is a very good way to practice landmines mainly, but also other small things. Like, maybe a last thing I would maybe show off is that you could practice maybe, you know, witching, lost witchings, like, because sometimes it can happen that you're gonna side and you're like, oh, okay, I want to find a landmine, and then you pull the monsters already. So you try and get the monsters already, but then you don't find a landmine. Like, let's pretend there's no landmine, so you're like, oh shit, oh crap, I don't know what to do there. And then you can just practice the strat where where instead you're gonna do like a witch chain and then a lust, something like that, and then, you know, get a feel for it. Of course the HP values will be different, and so will the damage, but you can, the damage, you can always kind of, like, you know, like, just tell yourself, okay, if I go below 50%, it's as if I had died, you know, and then etc. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope this will be helpful to you, and good luck in your clears. Anyway, have a good one.